Hey, it's John Reyes here, and I don't know if you've been checking out a bunch of my other videos. I highly encourage you to. Been crushing, bunch of high-level copy critiques, helping people boost their conversions, closing big deals. Um, yeah, doing it big. The whole consulting and revamping and improving sales pages, ads, emails, everything in between. Go ahead and review this one. This is not just fluff or teaching. This is stuff I've actually done or implemented, or I've taught teams to implement, and we've seen measurable increases. Some of it is based on previous experience. Some of it actually did on my own. Some of it I created and sent to teams. So go ahead and check out today's video. And don't forget to take everything you learn, implement it and see how much you can apply, you learn, revisit, and absorb all the great stuff here. If there's any issues, or if you ever want to learn more or understand more about the high level thinking of direct response copy, marketing, influencer marketing, or building up any brand, from beginner, intermediate to advanced level entrepreneurs in the influencer, consulting, coaching, and thought leader space, then go to copyblueprints.com or email john@copyblueprints.com, Jon at copyblueprints.com. All the info is below, but for now, take everything in this video and absorb it. Take it. It's all yours. This is stuff clients pay me pretty well for, same with their teams, and all that good stuff in between. Don't underestimate the value of free stuff. Enjoy.
Rundowns. This is something Alex and I have discussed maybe 6, 7 months ago. Was they were seeing lots of questions with Kratom, which means they had customers who were familiar. However, there were a warm target audience who were interested, but they weren't familiar with Kratom enough. So they needed an educational sale. So, of course, the educational sale goes with giving people an idea of what Kratom is, and then obviously letting them come to a decision of how much they can benefit from it. The biggest thing most companies struggle with, and I've actually helped quite a few companies overcome this and actually use FAQ to help seal the deal, is they include FAQ that's extremely bland, that just answers the question. So Alex and I have discussed this, and my job was to execute on FAQ in a way that also doesn't just answer the questions, but that reframes ETHA as the top choice. So as it answers questions, it also overcomes objections and then circles back to closing a sale. And Alex and I have discussed that because of FAQ like this could potentially be reused on standalone pages. It could be turned into videos, articles, all that good stuff. But so as you'll see through the copy, some of it is a little bit long, and I'll get to how to handle that in a second. But so there's some questions that are fairly generic. So I kind of hammered home the ingredients and then the credibility, how it works, the unique mechanism of the product. So if you notice, I actually had questions that snuck in the value of why ETHA is better while also answering the question. So, is Kratom safe and effective, but why is ETHA's Kratom necessarily safer and effective? So, answering these questions, and the answers here are based on the facts you and I covered on the content, on our calls. And like I mentioned, some of these answers to the questions circle back to also closing a sale or gently guiding the sale forward. And you'll notice it's the same here. Manage my mood, stress, anxiety, and this should kind of flow fairly well. And then I try to be as on target as possible with the way it works, the ingredients, and just kind of being OCD about the benefits they can experience and how. Finally, pain and discomfort. So not just answering the question about Kratom, but also how Ethan Naturals is a top choice and why. So other than that, there is like I mentioned, not all of them go for the sale, but they do reposition ETHA as a superior choice while answering questions and overcoming objections. So these are things that have been very successful in previous campaigns in the past. Actually had to create wanted to show you some samples of FAQs I've created in the past that have this company has done extremely well. I've helped them go from low six figures to over 200K a month. I ended up working with them for almost 2 years. I ended up becoming their kind of part-time copy chief and conversion rate optimization specialist. But so I helped create similar FAQs. Obviously, some of the FAQs are a little longer here. So we created the drop-down FAQ. So this is highly what I would recommend design-wise. And then there's been, this company was more of an educational sale. I have not been affiliated with this company as a disclaimer, but they have done extremely well. I think over 7 figures in sales just from putting up pages like these. Collectively, they're probably doing 20, 30 million in sales, and they just throw up pages like these. But if you see the questions and answers, they do something very similar to what I've mentioned. They answer questions about, I don't understand how probiotics work, and then they reframe their brand as a superior choice. And you'll see some of their FAQs are pretty long, but this sales page was extremely successful, and the brand Emma Probiotics is also extremely successful in general. But same concepts is, I don't understand probiotics, I need help, and then it would just reframe to how this product is superior. Again, the drop-down format, and some of these are long, and same concept. Just wanted to keep that clear. Other companies really miss the mark. They have FAQs that are extremely bland, or they go off on tangents, they just ramble, while other highly skilled marketers and copywriters create FAQs that reframe the sale, drive the main points home, overcome objections, and really position it in a way that's very smooth, ethical, and in high integrity. So if you're wondering why some of the questions are structured like this, or due to the length of some of the answers, that is why. Other than that, I hope that's clear. My highest recommendation is to do, I don't think we have a choice here, but to do the drop-down format for mobile and desktop for all the FAQs in general. And potentially down the line, Alex and I have talked about repurposing these FAQs and then using it either in store, using it in special promos, emails, all that good stuff. So wanted to drive some more emphasis home on this because, like I mentioned, sometimes it gets to customer service. People have a bunch of questions and it just rambles, and 3, 6, maybe a year later, they decide to come back. And this is a very smooth, ethical way of getting them educated with the brand, getting them convinced, excited, and then getting extremely specific about the benefits and how they tie to ETHA. And even though there's generic FAQs that answer questions, there are quite a few high-level marketers and copywriters who create FAQs that first boost conversions, that actually boost sales that otherwise would have been missed. Hope that clears things up, and just wanted to send this to put some emphasis on where this was going. Thanks.